The church today walks a new path, a path of listening, of dialogue, of communication, participation, and mission. The Synod on Synodality has reminded us that renewal is not an option. As the Synod declares in number 145, it is a process of profound renewal that touches all aspects of the church. But the renewal cannot take place without formation. The church of today and tomorrow must be sustained by missionary disciples, well-formed men and women who can think with the church, serve with humility, and lead with discernment. It is in the light of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines through the Episcopal Commission on Evangelization and Catechesis responds with courage and vision. The National Institute of Catechesis and Evangelization, NICE, emerges as a formation institute in the very spirit of synodality, not just a school of knowledge, but a community of listening, not just a place of training, but a school of discipleship, not just a content to be studied, but a pathway of empowerment for the church's catechesis. As the Synod teaches in number 111, a synodal church requires theological and pastoral formation that is rooted in experience, shaped by community, and directed toward mission. NICE is exactly this, a national home of catechists and evangelizers, built to accompany, to empower, and to send. At a time when the church must move from a pastoral of conservation to a pastoral of presence, NICE forms catechists, not just mere transmitters of content, but as dialogical agents of new evangelization, catechists who proclaim Christ with words, but even more with their lives. Structured into 4 levels, NICE offers ladderized pathway of growth. Level 1 begins with Kerygma, an encounter with the living Christ. Here, catechists are grounded in foundational catechetical knowledge and the basics of faith formation. Level 2 deepens leadership and spirituality, preparing candidates for commissioning and institution as lay catechists in light of Antiquum Ministerium. Level 3 opens the academic track, scholarly formation in theology and catechetics, in collaboration with ecclesiastical institution. Level 4 crowns the journey, integrating research, theses, in advanced pastoral service, forming master catechists and future leaders of the church. At each step, the rhythm is synodal, listening, discerning, and walking together. As the Synod affirms in number 148, a synodal church listens and learns from one another with a view to offering the joy of the gospel to all people. The vision of NICE is clear: to form faithful missionary catechists who live by the gospel, walk with others in faith, and help build a synodal church where people listen, share the mission, and grow together as lifelong learners and evangelizers. Its mission: to provide holistic formation for catechists and pastoral workers, grounded in faith, guided by the Spirit, and centered on Christ, so they may teach, accompany, and serve with love. And its goals are summed up in the very name: NICE. Nurture missionary discipleship. Integrate faith and practice. Cultivate synodal collaboration. Empower catechists as leaders. This is the pathway. This is the heartbeat of NICE. The NICE logo carries a rich story. At its center is the green cross, a modern interpretation of the bamboo cross, long the symbol of evangelization in the Philippines. Green speaks of life, growth, and renewal. Like bamboo, the church must be strong yet flexible, deeply rooted yet always reaching upward. Three figures and a child are embraced by the design, symbols of the Holy Trinity in the next generation of disciples, cradled in faith and nurtured for mission. The cross with the flame speaks of Christ's sacrifice and the fire of the Holy Spirit, zeal that ignites every catechist with passion for the gospel. And the entire logo takes the shape of a seed, a reminder that catechesis is about planting, nurturing, and bearing fruit for the church of tomorrow. It is a visual proclamation of what NICE truly is: a synodal journey, a mission of discipleship, an encounter with Christ. NICE is catechetical formation in a synodal key, integrative, participatory, missionary, and deeply ecclesial. Through it, the CBCP ECEC declares with clarity and courage, we will form a new generation of catechists, missionary in spirit, synodal in method, rooted in the heart of the church. To all evangelization directors, to all catechetical coordinators, to every parish and diocese, this is your call. Walk with us, build with us, answer the Spirit's invitation. This is the National Institute of Catechesis in Evangelization of the CBCP, Episcopal Commission on Evangelization and Catechesis.